Okay, I just wanted to record another voice note. And it's about voice to skull and how they sabotaging your life. Um, according to my experience, because I've been dealing with it since 2024. Okay, and yeah, I have again a list in front of me. I'm just going to read the point and talk a little bit about what happened and what is still going on, right? Okay, talking always interrupting. That's always the case. So you have never rest, or little to no rest, I should say. So you're always hearing voices talking inside your head, constantly being annoying, and you can imagine, even as a non-victim, that this is, at some point you just feel very helpless, right? Okay, next point, activities hinder it. Your all your activities are being destroyed, hindered, so you just can't do them anymore. You can't do your activities that you used to do. Uh, this is also related to work. Okay, because really everything is being sabotaged. Hobbies, interests, social activities as well. It's also being destroyed. Um, okay, but this is for something else. I try to keep it as short as possible, and I try to give you an explanation that makes sense. Okay, that even for people that maybe are not into the topic, they can sort of, okay, I can understand that maybe something like that exists. So that's basically my goal here. But also, I wanted to share the experience and, of course, helping the next victims. Um, this is a little bit off point, but I really want to have it inside the note. I'm not sure when this will evolve or get better, the issue. I hope that you, in case you find this, okay, that it will help you. Maybe it will be in a couple of years, 5, 10, 15 years, um, or a lot earlier. I don't know. I just hope that it will spread a little bit of awareness and, like I said, some help, for the next victim. Okay, next point. Daily life becomes more difficult. Yeah, of course. You can imagine, right? If you are if your activities are being destroyed and hindered, and you're always hearing voices inside your head, that this, of course, makes your life very difficult. So you can't make progress. You are basically stuck, and you have constantly um, basically work on your brain in a way. How can I describe it? So basically you for you forget a lot of things. That's also something that is a big problem when it comes to voice to skull. Yeah, because they're always chattering and always talking, and it makes you it just makes you forget all the time. So you have basically learning language, okay, all the time. That's what I'm doing, for example. Um, okay, next point, energy is being destroyed and drained. Yeah, all your good energy, let's say you are a productive person, you like to do art, you trying to create, okay. This is being destroyed because your energy is basically shut down to none, zero. And then you can produce, you can be productive, you can create art, you could, you know, let's say you are normally a positive person, this is being drained, okay? You maybe convert into negativity a lot, but you need to basically fight that, okay? Just trying to stay strong, okay? I know it sounds kind of okay, I'm missing words. What is it? What I want to say? So it sounds a little. No, it sounds a little bit. Okay, this is now getting messy. Okay, next point. You are just tired. Um, yeah, you are. You wake up. You tired. You go to sleep. Tired. Everything. Sometimes you have a little bit of energy left. Okay, and then maybe you try. So I'm trying to do something. Okay, just going about my hobbies a little bit, just trying to stay positive, or basically trying to stay positive and grounded. That's very important. Um, yeah. Okay. Okay. I believe I can remember what I wanted to say when it comes to the last phrases that I messed up, and it is about that. It sounds a little, maybe it sounds a little bit cheap. Staying positive and staying optimistic or whatever, but that's actually what you need to do. Okay, because otherwise you will be destroyed completely, and uh, that's actually the goal when it comes to voice to skull, which is related to gangstalking and also to Havanna Syndrome. Also directed energy weapons, but this is not about that. I'm going to I maybe I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well, because it happens to me as well. I'm really getting the strong doses, voice to skull, frequency weapons, burnings and everything, pretty much on a daily basis. Also, my organs are being attacked a lot. So I just will do that, and maybe it depends, right? Of course, on how this is going to evolve and how it's going to change. Maybe it will help the next victim, because I guess it's just good. It's just the right thing to do, and and also for non targets. So to give, like I said, okay, before, trying to present it a little bit based according to my experience, and that they maybe can do their own research if they want to, if people are interested. Okay, next point. Everything is being sabotaged. That's the last point, and it's really everything is um, the simplest stuff. Okay, going to the grocery stores, phone calls, because they're chattering in the background. Inside your head, not the phone itself. But also that can be sabotaged, your electronic devices. But that's just that's not related to voice to skull. Is something else. And that's, of course, if you sum that up, if you come to the realization that this is your new life, uh, it's the most difficult thing to cope. And maybe a few tips for the end, and then I'm going to stop the recording. So just tip number one, of course, don't listen. Okay, try to so never listen. Okay, and be very careful. Okay, do not trust these voices, because they're talking a lot of nonsense. Trust your intuition. Okay, and don't isolate yourself too much. Try to keep your family around if you can, so you have a little bit of social interactions. That's pretty important. Because otherwise it's a lot harder, of course, if you're completely alone, because this makes you feel very lonely at times. And try to stick to your activities, okay, because they want to destroy you as a human being. That's the goal. So try to stick to the stuff that you like. If you're into sports, keep doing it. If you like gaming or whatever, um, or also trying to be productive. Don't care really too much about what's going on. Try to learn about everything you can. I did that for pretty much Voice to Skull. Pretty much 1.5 years. Okay, really trying to find informations. And then, of course, you making your own experiences. And then, you learn from that, and then maybe, as a tip as well. I mean, you don't have to do that, but it would be, of course, nice if you're going to spread awareness for other victims as well, because otherwise it will never change for the better. Uh, it's really unimaginable, but yeah, that's unfortunately that's a reality, and it's basically a completely different world. Your entire world is being uh, upside down, so to speak.